The time is 8 p.m.
Now, people are born to love, but just like we need to practice playing instruments, we also need to learn and practice how to love other people. The famous author Tolstoy even said that all people were born to love. That means if we fail to spend even just one day loving someone else, we feel empty inside, like we haven't eaten anything all day. Some people might think they can just live off of money, but if they don't eat their daily dose of love vitamins, they'll probably start feeling anxious and very weak. Just like when we might feel faint when we don't eat anything for a few days. But you think that there's no one who loves you, but you should look around again because you don't need to look so far away to show and express your love for whoever's closest to you right now, because we all need to learn and practice how to love. A real teacher will teach you that the most important thing in life is love. It's time for Sound K with me, your DJ, eSNa. Alright, today is Thursday, August 18th, and the first song of Sound K was Lotto by EXO. And as cheesy as it sounds, love definitely conquers all. And love wins over everything, and love can change people. Love can make people feel better. It can heal sicknesses. Love is the answer to everything. And, we're built to love. We as human beings are built to love. And when we lack it, we fall apart. So I am very confident about this, is when people lack love, when they feel like they are not loved, that is when people start turning to their dark side, I guess you can say, right? So they start doing things out of the ordinary to get attention, because human beings are built to need attention. And we all crave it. We all crave love, and we all want to be loved, and we all want to love someone. And it's just in our nature, and it's a beautiful thing. And there are, I guess, things that just happen in the world that kind of make it tough for it to happen naturally at times. And it's unfortunate, but if you really believe in the power of love, then I am 100%, 200% sure that it would overcome anything. And because love doesn't know any boundaries, right? And it's not just between people. People can love their pets, their dogs, and they basically can become, their family member. And love doesn't see any color, doesn't look at status, Love doesn't have any other requirements except for being loved. So if you want to love someone, you just do it. It's free. It doesn't really cost anything. And you got to think about how we all have different cultures. We all have different languages. We all have different backgrounds. We have different upbringings. But one of the few consistent things in everyone's life is love. And it's kind of crazy because it comes just innately to us, right? And it comes as an instinct. No one really teaches you the emotion of wanting to love someone. You learn that just through habit of observing others around you. And the level of love that you can feel is also very different. And it's important, I think, to relay the fact that you appreciate someone and that you love someone very, very frequently. So again, I'm not a person that says easily to other people, I love you. It is a very difficult thing for me to say to other people. But when I do get to that point where I know that I really love this person, it can be your family, friends, or significant other, it doesn't matter. When you finally realize that you do, and you can't avoid that emotion, it is so important and imperative that you relay those emotions verbally as well as with your actions to the other person. So I'm going to give you that chance. And tonight's question is, who do you want to say I love you to right now? It can be anyone. Just leave those on our message board or our Twitter account, which is at SoundK2022. Just make sure to hashtag eSNa and SoundK. But I'm going to let you guys go ahead and use our show, okay? Use your DJ. We're gonna relay your love for whoever you want on the show tonight. So leave those on our message board or our Twitter account. And the many ways that you can enjoy Sound K with me is, if you're on Jeju-do Island, our FM frequencies are 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City. You can also tune into us on 101.9 megahertz in Daejeong area, which is in the Jeju Global Education City. You can also find us on Trustro DMB, and if you have a smartphone, go ahead and download the Arirang radio app, both available for iPhone and Androids. And be sure to check us out on Twitter at SoundK2022 and on Facebook /SoundK.ArirangRadio. And for an easier way, go to our website and click on SoundK. We're always waiting for your comments, messages, questions, and song requests, so please keep those coming to our message board or to our Twitter account. And during our live shows, make sure to turn on the camera so you can see what is going on in the studio. And the second song of Sound K tonight is 여름 Ice Cream. Ice Cream by 한혜 featuring 정은지. Quiz, quiz, quiz. All right, we have a few celebrities' birthdays today, but happy birthday to 정은지 from A-Pink, Yang Se-young, popular comedian, and actor Choi Philip. So happy birthday to you guys. And there's one other major celebrity who is celebrating his birthday today. And he's a leader of the boy group Big Bang, who is also celebrating their 10-year debut anniversary this year. And because of Big Bang's upcoming concert on the 20th, he put his birthday celebrations on hold to practice and prepare for the concert. Now, he is one of the biggest Hallyu celebrities out there right now. His given Korean name is Kwon Ji-young, born on August 18th, 1988. Who is he? And your choices are number 1, 옥태견. Number 2, G-Dragon. Number 3, Yoon Do-jun. Again, your choices are number 1, 옥태견. Number 2, G-Dragon. Number 3, Yoon Do-jun. Remember that we only take answers that are written on our answer board or our message board, so please go to our website, www.arirangradio.com/soundk, and leave your answers on our quiz and answer board, and we will be sending out autographed CDs of Basic. And again, tonight, I'm giving you the chance to tell whoever you want, I love you. So the question was, who do you want to say I love you to right now? And leave those on our message board or our Twitter account, which is at SoundK2022. Just make sure to hashtag eSNa and SoundK. Also leave questions for eSNa on there too, alright guys? Here are two songs back to back. 네 생각, Thought of You by John Park, and Love, Love by Big Brain. And you guys are listening to Sound K with me, your DJ eSNa, and it's time for me to read some of your messages. And Harshika from Sri Lanka. Hello, beautiful eSNa Onni. Hope you're doing well. It's Inji's day today, her birthday. I wish her a happy and prosperous birthday. Have a beautiful day, Onni. Love you loads. Well, I hope you are having a great day as well, Harshika. And Barry Wan from Turkey. Hi, pretty DJ eSNa. Happy Thursday. Today's my birthday. Love you. I know you told me it was going to be your birthday today. So, happy birthday, dear Barry Wan. Happy birthday to you. There you go. I normally don't sing for people on the show, but if it's your birthday, I make sure that I sing for you. So, happy birthday, Beriwan. And Mila from Bulgaria. Hello, eSNa. How are you today? I'm so excited for the second part of the show with 24K. What about you? Are you excited or are you more nervous because they might get wild and destroy the studio? I am well prepared for the fact that they're going to be pretty wild in the studios. So I love it. I love it when our guests go wild. So I'm going to be okay. I'll be okay. I hope you guys will be okay because it's going to be pretty chaotic. I can tell you this in advance. And Yulia from Russia says, hello, DJ eSNa, Sound K family. Hello. Well, good evening to you, Yulia. So I give you guys a chance to say I love you to whoever you wanted to through our show. And on our Twitter board, we'll start off with Isol saying 24K's Kisu and mom. And we have Kasha saying 24K. We have a lot of 24K fans on this show. And it's crazy because you guys sent in messages for them. And it's like, I can't even staple through it because it's so thick. And we also have Callie saying to my nephew Daniel. Oh, how cute! I wish I had a nephew. I only have cousin nephews and like my friends' kids who I consider my nephews. Because my brother's younger than me. He's not married. Obviously, I'm not married. We don't have any like direct nephews or nieces. And Sophie says Alex and the Pablo Six family. It's Lexasianrap. Is that Lex? Is that just Lex? I think that's your boyfriend, right? And Rusi says, my mom, I miss her a lot. I don't know when she will be coming back from her hometown, but I just want to say that she's my angel. Oh, well, I'm sure your mom really, really appreciates the fact that you said this to her through our show. And Siska says, I don't know, but I can answer it for you, Nita. And the KRA says, Cheongguk. And Siska also says, my mom never said those words to me before. It's impossible to hear it from her, but I know that she loves me the most. You know, sometimes it's just difficult for people, you know, but it's good to get yourself out of that. You need to be able to say, I love you to the people that you love. And Arab24U says, to all my 24Ks. And Bixt says, to my dad. And Josh, hey Josh, haven't seen you on here for a while, but I saw you yesterday too, so I was very, very happy to see a familiar message ID. But happy Thursday, dear eSNa. I love my girlfriend, my parents, and the Pablo Six family, and sent me a picture of a watermelon with the words love engraved in it. Now I really want a watermelon. Wow. Things you guys do to me. Sophie says, hi eSNa, I want to say 143 to my boyfriend Lex and my Pablo Six fan. Siska, Unita, Rusi, Leon, Joshua. 사랑합니다. And Isol also says, I want to say I love you to my grandma who's coming to New York from Korea next month. Oh, well, I hope she has safe travels. Make sure to take her to Chicken and Rice, although those guys are opening up a new restaurant here in Korea. So I'm really excited because I cannot wait to eat it here in Korea. And Maddie says, I love everyone. And Unita says, my family, especially my mom, I want to go home and meet them. I miss them so much. They are my everything. I'm sure you miss your mama a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys get to reunite very soon. And Patty says, I'd like to say I love you to Suho from EXO for an amazing comeback. Seriously, I'd like to say for my mom too, who isn't home right now. But make sure that you relay this to her when she gets home later then. Or you guys should call. Everyone should call their parents or call their friend or call their significant other and just be like, I just wanted to say I love you. And I'm sure that will make their day better. Joshua also sent me a picture of Adrian giving little hearts. It's like a video. It's really cute. And Alina says, even though I am really far away, I want to say I love you to 24K, and I hope to tell them in person one day. Well, they will be here in the second half of our show, so make sure to tune in because we're going to have a blast. All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and listen to another song before we go over to questions for eSNa. Here is Wish You're My Girl by And. Questions for eSNa. Now, I know our Sound K listeners are curious little birds, so this corner is just for you. You can ask anything and everything, and I'll do my best to answer them as best as I can. So send in your questions to our message board or our Twitter account. And the first question comes from Solvi. Have you tried sleeping with blindfolds? It keeps the sun away. I actually have never really tried wearing blindfolds because I think I would get bothered by the fact that I could feel something on my face. But I've been sleeping a little better. The curtains up have been helping me a little bit. And also, do you like lollipops? And if you must choose your color, pink, green, blue, what would it be? I would choose green. I really like green. And I don't really like sweets, but there's a certain brand of lollipop that I will eat because it's not that sweet to me. And Marlon from the Philippines. Good evening, eSNa, and to all the hardworking staff of Sound K. Hope you are enjoying your week. I have two questions. First, what season do you like the most, and which season do you hate the most? Second, what book or movie has influenced you the most? First question, my favorite season is Christmas, winter, because I just love the Christmas season, the Christmas holiday. And I would rather be cold, so that I could put on layers and get warm. But when you're hot, you can take off all your clothes and still be hot. That's my logical reasoning. But I still like summer too. I don't hate any of the seasons. And book and movie, I don't really watch or read much, so I can't really answer that question. Tasmia, what is your favorite bird? I actually don't like birds at all. They kind of scare me. I don't like that they can fly over our heads. So yeah, I don't really like birds. And Caroline from Estonia, how often do you have nightmares? Not very often at all. I think the last time I had somewhat of a nightmare and I went through sleep paralysis was a few weeks ago. But before that, it had been a while since I had that. So I'm very thankful for that. All right, well, as all of you guys know, we have the boys of 24K joining us in the second half of our show. So don't go anywhere. We're also giving away special cat desktop catch bee clocks from our sponsors at Meow Friends, helping you catch those fleas with a pleasant scent. And Arirang Radio is celebrating its 13th anniversary with a concert from the Jeju self-governing province, and it is going to be held at the Tapdong Beach Concert Hall, Tapdong 해변 공연장, and it's going to be held on the 3rd at 7 p.m. And the lineup this year is Kim Tae-woo, Song So-hee, Kim Bo-kyung, JJCC, and South Carnival. And your hosts for the evening are K-popin DJ Isak and JJCC's Eddie. And the tickets are available for pickup starting August 10th at the Jeju Venture Model Studio on the 8th floor and the Seoul Arirang Tower on the 8th floor. So don't miss out on all the fun September 3rd for the 13th anniversary Arirang Radio concert. Let's go ahead and take a quick song break. Here is Play On Playa featuring Palo Alto, Kim Hemi of Kuma Park, the clean version by Jingo.
Are you ready?
EXO has once again gone through an incredible transformation. The group is back with their repackage of their third album titled Lotto. And this repackaged album includes an additional 4 songs on top of the original third album's 9 tracks for a total of 14 tracks. And the fans are anticipating the title track Lotto the most. It's a hip-hop track including a rhythmical bass line featuring witty lyrics comparing the fateful meeting with a girl you love to winning the lottery. And the distinct sound also has a very addictive melody. And the other songs included in the repackaged album is a song with lyrics by member Chen titled 꿈, She's Dreaming, comparing a forbidden love to a dream, and the urban hip-hop style track Can't Bring Me Down, featuring a powerful synthesizer sound and also an electronic-based remix version of title track Monster, called Monster, a London noise creeper-based remix. Many people are anticipating EXO's comeback, particularly because they set so many records every time they release a new album. EXO's first and second full-length albums were both million sellers, which means if this new repackaged album hits 1 million in album sales, they'll get the triple million seller title. Let's see if it happens this time. And some more news about EXO. EXO's Suho, who has been casted to be the male lead of an upcoming MBC drama special, and the 9-part seasonal drama special titled Stars in the Universe will start filming at the beginning of September, and it is produced and directed by producer Kim Ji-yeon, known for her popular 2015 drama series Splash Love. Now, Splash Love was awarded Best Short Drama Award at the 2015 Asian TV Awards, and Suho made his acting debut this past March in the film Glory Day, proving himself as an actor. So many fans are anticipating that he'll be widening his acting spectrum in his new role. Fighting to Suho. And updates on another group, Project Girl group IBI finally released their debut album. IBI is a project girl group with 5 members who starred in Produce 101 but couldn't make the final cut as the 11 members to debut as IOI. Now, they came together for this project group named IBI, which stands for 일반인 in Korean, which means ordinary person, because of the fans' request for them to debut. And they are finally making their debut with the support of choreographer and dance trainer Bae Yoon-jung. Bae Yoon-jung was featured as a mentor on Produce 101 and showed her affection and support for the girls despite her busy schedule, helping with the choreography and the dancing of their debut track. Bae Yoon-jung is a famous dancer known as a leader of major dance team and choreographing and training girl groups including Kara, Girls' Day, EXID, and Brown Eyed Girls. 한혜리, 김소희, 윤채경, 이수연, 이혜인. I'll be rooting for the fresh new start for these 5 girls as they debut as IBI. And in addition to their official debut, they will also be releasing a web cartoon project in collaboration with writer Omyo of the popular web cartoon Want to Have a Meal Before You Leave, including stories of the girls' process of maturation and growth as they debuted. I'll definitely be sending them my support. And the last 2 songs we listened to was 몰래 몰래 by IBI and Show Me Bang Bang by Road Boys. And I have a few more messages I want to read before we get ready for 24K in the second half of our show. And Jessica from Singapore says, hello, how was your day? Yesterday I went out with my friends for a nice dinner. Salmon with maple sauce and great desserts too. Coconut crepe, checkered like chocolate cake. Girl, you're making me so hungry right now. Well, I'm glad that you had a great time with your friends. And Jenny from the US says, good morning, eSNa. I have a dilemma. Have you heard of K-pop star? They're holding auditions in the States for the last season, and they're doing one in my hometown. I'm debating whether or not to audition because I want to, but at the same time I don't because I lack the confidence. Help. Girl, go for it. No regrets, right? If you want to do it, just do it. And you never know where life is going to take you. I think if you want to try something, you should just do it. There's no harm in you going out on this audition. So I think you should definitely go and try out. Now, again, tonight I was giving our listeners the opportunity to say I love you to whoever you want through our show. And Deborah from France says, I want to say I love you to my cat. More seriously, I want to say that I love you to my mother. I've always had a hard time telling her that. I don't know why. You know, it's our parents. It's a tough thing, like our parents, but I think they need to hear it the most. You know, they sacrificed so much for us, and especially our mom. You know, they went through everything. They went through so much to bring us into this world. So don't hesitate to say I love you to your family and your parents. Slim from Tunisia, I want to say I love you to my parents. I'm usually shy, so I can't tell my emotions easily. Exactly, I know you are, but challenge yourself to tell your family that you love them today. And Solvi from Norway. Do you know people have different ways of expressing receiving love? Some express it with words, but others' acts, needs is different. And it can either be receiving or giving gifts or spending time or doing chores or giving compliment kind of words. I have many people I want to say I love you to. One of them or 2 of them is my mom and my dad and my friends. I've always mentioned on our show about the different languages of love and how people receive and give love differently. So when you take that test, you figure out how you speak love. It's easier to communicate that to other people. And Mila from Bulgaria, I want to say I never say I love you. I rarely say it to anyone. Sadly, even in this moment, I don't know who to say it to, so I'll just say it to you, eSNa, I love you. Thank you for that, Mila. And I'm sure you have people around you that you can say I love you to. So go ahead and say it to your closest family and friends and your parents. And Terry from Czech Republic, I want to say I love you to my mom. We don't see each other very often. We haven't seen each other for a few weeks now, and I miss her. Love you, Mom. Well, I hope maybe your mom's tuning in. Who knows? But I'm glad that you were able to get that out on our show. And Aliyah from Malaysia, I want to say I love you to my not so crush anymore, since I'm pretty sure he doesn't like me back, even though we act like a couple, because he's my pudding and I'm his pumpkin, but it's all virtually. Aw, that's like the Harley Quinn and Joker line. And Senna from Ethiopia, I want to say I love you to my dear mom. All right, guys. Well, that was a lot of love in the studio tonight. Let's carry that over to the second half of our show because we have 24K joining us. So don't go anywhere. The last song on the first half of Sound K is You're a Star featuring Hashwan and Yuji by Rhythm Making.